Scott Morrison. What do you make of the decaying legacy of Prime Minister Scott Morrison? Of course, brilliant political journalist Nikki Sava with the book Bulldozed. It's all there, putting himself up for roles in the government which his colleagues didn't know about.
It was extraordinary. Those revelations as they came out were extraordinary because they really went against the spirit of the Australian political system, and that was to have open, transparent responsibility when it came to ministerial portfolios. And what we learned is that there are ways in which leaders can go around those rules. And so it is very important that measures are taken to ensure that this doesn't happen again. And that transparency and that genuine transparency that we should have in terms of holding decision makers accountable is something that is maintained moving into the future.
How will history remember him, do you think, Scott Morrison?
Certainly, the big thing is going to be, of course, the pandemic. He was, at the time, the Prime Minister as the pandemic began. But I think as we look back, especially on his actions, there'll be questions asked in relation to his capacity in terms of upholding Westminster ideals, and of course the idea of leading cabinet and whether that was as effective as he could have been in terms of leading his parliamentary team.
Interesting time. It all went south after the Hawaiian trip, I think, pretty much. Good to talk to you. Have a wonderful Christmas and we'll catch you in the new year.
Same to you. Thanks for having me.